Hello everyone, welcome back to the Football Overseas. I hope you guys are doing well. We are in the final week of the Italian Serie A. In the Italian Serie B, you have the promotion playoffs to see which team will be successful in the playoffs and will join the promoted teams of Sassuolo, the Serie B champs, and Pisa, who have taken second position. You had the playoff eliminators, which were done with Catanzaro denying Cesena a chance to be back-to-back promoted. Cesena had the chance to take the lead via the penalty spot by Christian Scipendi, saw his penalty saved by Mirko Piarcili, the Catanzaro goalkeeper, and Imelo scored the winning goal to send Catanzaro into the semi-finals. Juve Stabia maintain their back-to-back promotion push, knocking out Palermo, which are one of the clubs owned by the City Football Group, so I assume that the Sheikh will not be happy about that. Losing away in southern Italy. Adorant scored the only goal of the game. We had the semi-finals, first legs of the playoffs as well, with Spezia and Cremonese both jumping in, and Spezia giving themselves a remarkable opportunity, winning 2-0 away at Catanzaro. And it looks like, barring a Catanzaro comeback, looks like Spezia will be in this final. Di Serio and Francesco Pio Esposito, who's been lighting up Serie B alongside his brother Salvatore Esposito. And I tell you what, is Esposito going to have a future at Inter? Because the way he's been scoring, he's been banging them in. So who knows? Juve Stabia with a huge win over Cremonese. Cremonese actually featured in the Serie A in 2 seasons ago. Now alongside Spezia. Juve Stabia with established a 2-0 lead through goals from Pirabon and Abdurrante. And Jonsen pulled a goal back for Cremonese. We're going to see in the second leg. The second leg is on a knife edge as Cremonese and Spezia host Juve Stabia and Catanzaro. Going into the Serie A, we have the scenario, guys. Inter, Napoli, title race. Inter 1 point behind Napoli after suffering a 2-2 draw at home against Lazio. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you, Lazio. Because Napoli, I'm watching you guys. I'm watching you. I'm watching you closely. Do not mess this up. Inter giving you back the opportunity after the title looked dead. Napoli took advantage. Cannot mess this up now. Cannot mess this up now. Come on, guys. Seal the title tonight. But we are going to look into Como versus Inter. First and foremost, people. Yes. Can Como stop the Inter title battle? Let's see. Peperena, Smolich, Kemp, Val, Peron, Nicunha, Paz, Schwefetza, Cotone. Inter, they're going to be going, I would expect Inter to probably have an eye on a Champions League final, but then again, there is a title to win. Expecting lineup, Are they really going to go with this lineup? Is Exani really going to go with this lineup? I don't think he does, you know. I don't think he does. Soma, Bisek, De Vrij, Augusto, DeMarco, Zawalski, Chanoglu, Asani, Damian, Correa, No, I'm sure Inter will probably have to go strong. You can't leave it to chance. Like, of course, you got to rotate, but can't leave it to chance. But looking at the injury list, Diao, Azon, Stretzer, Vicuña could potentially be out. Think Inter, I look at it. Oh, Lautaro is a doubt. Lautaro is a doubt, and Chelnogu and Beast. Oh, I see. I assume they're not going to play. I assume is Turam going to play this one? Is Turam going to play this one, or is Exani going to think at one eye? I have no idea, but I do think Inter are going to win this game. Yeah, just because the title is on the line, but potentially, I think Inter win the game. I'm gonna say 2-1 Inter. I'm hoping it's a draw. Because it would actually give me security if it is a draw. And yeah, we'd be champions if in a draw anyway. So let's get into it. Napoli versus Cagliari, people. Yes. I expect the Serie A title to come to me. Come to me. That's what I want. I tell you, Conte, get it done. And then he's got a whole bunch of demands that he wants Napoli to fulfill in order to stay there. I think he goes Juventus. I think he goes back to Juventus. Juventus fans, my Juventus mates know that he's coming back. Spend at least he wants Napoli to spend at least 200 million euros. Sign 8 to 9 players. Raise salaries. Guarantees a new training facility. And if Conte walks, Napoli will go after Allegri or Baroni. Now, I've seen some links. I've seen Napoli being linked with Kevin De Bruyne. And that would be insane. That would be insane, De Bruyne coming to Serie A, you know. But I've also seen Juventus being linked with De Bruyne as well. So that's going to be interesting. More time. Juventus have probably got their pool for players. So probably likely going to go to Juventus then Napoli. Let's keep it real here. We're talking about the lineups. Should be going very strong. Di Lorenzo, Romani, Oliveira, and Spinazzola. Agnisa and Bielmo in the double pivot with Politano, Raspadori, McTominay, and Lukaku. Yes, that's very attacking. Cagliari, we do have to watch out for the threat of Yerry Mina, Lupato, Biglioli. But who knows? Every single one of our players is a doubt. Is Lubovka fit enough to play this one? Listen, it would be an honour to have Lubovka play. Security of the midfield. But Cagliari also have their injuries as well. And quite simply, there's no excuse today. There is no excuse today. There's no excuse. Napoli have to win this game. There's zero excuse. Cagliari have stayed up. No excuse. But to be honest, Conte, you've beaten David Nicola before. Do not, I beg you, I beg you, please. I expect to see goals today. I expect to see blood. I expect to see us put Cagliari in a spliff, bro. That is what I need. Listen, man saying 3-0. I don't care. 3-0. I want to see a party in Naples, yeah? I want to see party. Like, man just say 3-0, but I'm going for a 4th title. Technically, we should be able to score 4 goals against these lot. We should be able to. But, yeah, Napoli. Napoli 3-0. Just cause, you know. Hopefully the boys know how to score some goals. Bologna versus Genoa. Now, Bologna's won the cup. Bologna's won it. They know they've got Europa League. So how are they going to fare for their final match in front of the home fans? Surely you would think Bologna, yep. Trophy lift. Well, not trophy lift. But, you know, you welcome in the trophy winners, as per se. You're welcoming them. And Genoa, they've got some bite about them. Drew against my club. Unlucky to lose against Atalanta. Very unlucky. That was a very competitive game. Big up to Genoa as well. I'm gonna say 1-1 draw between Bologna and Genoa. So yeah. AC Milan versus Monza. Milan cannot make Europe, but surely Milan, Conte's leaving the club. Surely AC Milan go off with a victory. Yeah, I'm going to say 2-0 to AC Milan. Atalanta versus Parma. Parma aren't safe from relegation, but having to travel to Atalanta, very, very difficult task as well. I'm just thinking, Parma with that draw, that was actually a good draw for Parma, more than anything, but playing against Atalanta team, very dangerous right now. Albanian centre back, Darun, Solmano as well. I've seen him. I've seen him get a couple goals. De Ketelara, Lukman, Retegui, Rugari, Belanova. Boni, Valtini back from suspension. He will line up alongside Leonians. Cicatti was the centre backs with Suzuki as the goalkeeper. Bernabe, Prato, Valari, Hernani. You know, Atalanta still doing the business despite the injuries. The Parma injury hit. They want to round off a campaign, which will see them stay in the Serie A. I'm going to say 3-1 Atalanta. 3-1. This is a huge game. Oi. I got it. Verona, they're not mathematically safe from relegation, but they're unlikely to be relegated, is what I will say. So for Empoli, back-to-back wins could see them stay in the division. And I look at it and I think, what could really transpire? Yes, they got Sebastian Esposito. Who's their star player? I can't really think of any star notes as well, just when it comes to the two teams. So, Empoli versus Verona, relegation battle. I think I'm going to say 1-1 draw as well. Let's go. This match has a lot riding on it. This one's the Sunday. Well, the Sunday games, Bologna and Milan. Those are the Saturday games as well. Coppa Italia finalists, to be precise. Lazio versus Lecce. Lecce might be in huge trouble, even though they did beat Torino and they did pick up points in recent weeks. Lazio are going for the Champions League. Their draw against Inter has helped them out a huge deal. And I do think that Lazio will go for broke. They will go. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say like, they got, they're gonna go strong. Mandaz, Tavaj, Godolzi, Rovella, Zagani, Castellas. Yeah, I think Lazio. Think Lazio gonna win. Let's just say Lazio 2. Lazio. Yeah, Lazio 2, Lazio. Torino versus Roma. Now, intriguing. Roma, they've beaten Milan. Can Roma get to the Champions League spot? I've got every reason to think that they can do it. Torino, not offering much. They can't get top half. Salamakers, Angelino, Batte are still starting up front. That's a real threat. Dybala, Pellegrini, Dovbrek all out, which means Sula gets the start. But I do think Roma are going to beat Torino 2-0 away from home. Or maybe Roma get it done. Maybe Roma get it done 1-0, actually. Let's just say that. Roma 1-0. Udinese versus Fiorentina. Fiorentina can't make Europe. Udinese, this is like a dead rubber game. Put it to you this way: Udinese, Fiorentina. Yeah, I see a very entertaining draw. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna say 2-2. 2-2 draw. That's just a bit. And Venezia versus Juventus. Juventus, leading contender to get Champions League football. Can they get the job done against a relegation threatened Venezia that was improving, sucked back into the relegation zone due to poor results? Can Juventus get it done? Venezia will give it a game. They will give it a great go, actually. They'll give it a great go, but Juventus, they'll get it done. They will get the job done. And I'm going to say 2-1 in favour for Juventus. Dude. Alright, that's my predictions, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to do a final run at the table. So there we have it. Napoli versus Inter. Which team is going to be collecting Scudetto? Hopefully, it's the boys in sky blue. Napoli too good to be true. Antonio Conte taking a team from 10th into league winners. Come on, let's have the omen just like he did with Chelsea and the Premier League when he joined in 2016. Run it back, Conte. We believe in you. I believe in these players. Inter, looking to take advantage of any Napoli slip-up. Let's hope for no slip-ups. No drama. We cruise to the title. Atalanta, they're third no matter what. Juventus, Roma, Lazio. One of those teams will get the fourth spot. At the moment, the favourites are Juventus. As long as they get the job done against Venezia, they will get in. Bologna, Europe, Fiorentina, Milan can't make it. Como top half. Well done to Como, by the way. Shout out to Cesc Fabregas and the Como team for doing a wonderful job. They wasn't threatened with relegation at any point in the season. That's great for them. Monza relegated. Venezia look like they're falling through the trapdoor unless Empoli and Lecce can drop points. But even then, you would kind of want Lecce and Empoli to both lose and Venezia to win and really shock the Champions League qualification picture. Parma, you would probably say a draw would just about get it done. Verona, a draw will get it done. And then the teams that I didn't mention, we'd say they're on the beach. But yes, guys, subscribe to Football Overseas. Like the video as well. Share it. Do all those free things. It will really help out the channel. And to all you guys, have a nice day, have a nice morning, have a nice night. What time zone are you from? Peace.